Introduction. The refrigerator is one of the most significant inventions as it has changed the entire world. Refrigerators are used everywhere, in houses, cars, laboratories, hospitals, and so forth. However, the importance of this invention is underestimated by the majority of people. The main goal of this paper is to argue that the impact that the invention of the refrigerator had on people's lives is crucial, as this appliance has become an essential element in multiple human activities. Refrigerator impact on society. To begin with, it is necessary to discuss the history of the refrigerator briefly. In the past, people used different methods to keep food. For example, some kept provisions in cool streams. Other people used to snow or ice. Caves and cellars were other popular approaches. However, the absence of a convenient device for keeping provisions contributed to the invention of salted, smoked, and dried food. In the 18th century, people collected ice when it was cold and created icehouses. They wrapped chunks of ice in fabric and put them underground, so they remained frozen until summer. Ice was a product for sale. For example, it was distributed in the United States during the Civil War. One of the first scientists whose inventions were used to design the refrigerator was Dr. William Cullen. His studies described the evaporation of liquids. Other important figures were Michael Faraday, who performed experiments to liquefy ammonia, and Dr. Gurry, who created the first device that made ice and cooled the air for his patients. A compression system that is used in modern refrigerators is based on ideas developed by Faraday. The invention of refrigeration has drastically changed the entire world. Its impact on the economy, science, and culture is remarkable. Refrigeration allowed packing meat, fish, and dairy products. An American creator, Sutherland, designed the refrigerated railroad car in the mid-19th century. Due to his invention, such products could be delivered to remote villages and cities. This invention let people establish cities in Western territories. The fast-developing food distribution industry resulted in market expansion and improved the health of citizens. Subsequently, such cars began to transport fresh fruits, vegetables, and berries. However, substances used in refrigerators were dangerous for people. A toxic effect was so strong that it caused deaths. Afterward, refrigerator manufacturers began to use Freon, which was also banned in the mid-20th century as it damaged the ozone layer. Freon has been replaced with modern refrigerants that are safe for people and the environment. The household refrigerator was another important accomplishment. Engineers made this device reliable, convenient, and not expensive. It has become one of the main appliances in every house and apartment. This device altered the way people ate, which changed the entire household. They could store provision at houses for a long time, and they did not need to buy ice anymore. This was one of the most significant changes affecting the way of life that occurred in the 20th century. However, since then, the way how people treat and consume food has not changed much. Refrigeration changed all aspects of modern life. In medicine, refrigerators are used to keep different materials, such as medications and vaccines. There are certain risks if some drugs are not stored in a cool environment. They are used to store blood products. A medical refrigerator is an important piece of equipment in laboratories as well. Laboratory refrigerators are necessary to cool different samples. Therefore, many scientific studies would be impossible to conduct if the refrigerator was not invented. Conclusion. In conclusion, the invention of the refrigerator had a global impact. It changed the way of life as many traditions disappeared. The refrigerator has also improved the quality of life because meat, fish, and fresh fruits now can be transported to almost any place. Therefore, refrigeration is one of the most important inventions that have become an integral part of everyday life. Everything you need for studies, essay samples, writing tools, and tips, you can find at studycorgi.com.